Hey everyone. Hey everyone. This is an important stream because I wanted to kind of get this out there before it happens. As of July 29th, I had been made aware that YouTube will be implementing a feature. I use that loosely, of where they will be using an AI to collect people's data, and if it thinks someone is under the age of 18, it will ban them. Knowing this, there's a high likelihood that not only will this affect many users, there could be a chance the AI just ends up banning everybody. And I really don't know all the details at this time, but right now, as of the time I am streaming, the channel faces an uncertain future. This is mainly because I do not know how the bot's going to react, but essentially what YouTube's doing is so wrong. The true intention behind this, and it doesn't take a monkey nor an idiot to figure this out, they want to control users' data. They want to monitor people online and watch everyone's moves. It is absolutely evil, diabolical. It is beyond imagining how evil the world has become. But as of right now, because of this, I really do not know how the future's gonna go. It's a sad thing to have to point out, but they're saying they don't want to do all the work to protect children and all that. But as many people know, my philosophy on the whole protecting children thing, that's the parents' job. But nowadays, parents don't want to do that job. They don't care. They don't care that they have a job to do, and they're failing to do that. Because people just want to have kids and not want to take care of them or monitor them and everything. And they're using that to be able to, they're using that to justify controlling people's data. And if this goes through the way they plan, there could be massive, massive data leaks. Which means everyone is at risk for having their identity stolen. Passed around like trading cards. This is just another thing that makes me lose faith in humanity. I hate to say it, but I don't see a future with YouTube anymore. I thought that YouTube was this great platform that just was the most amazing thing you could ever have. A good YouTube channel that basically you can do whatever you want in, as long as it's within the guidelines. It's just, I really don't have a lot of words to say about this. It is just absolutely disgusting, evil. Like, this is beyond the most diabolical thing I've heard. Ever. The fact that people want to steal data so bad that they're using the cover of protect the children to do it. The worst I thought YouTube was is protecting people who aren't supposed to be anywhere near the platform. But once again, I am proven wrong. Okay, this guy is okay, whatever. Yep, speed along. It's nothing but evil in this world anymore. Nothing but evil corpos trying to get a leg up in the world, and now they want your data. And you know what they'll do with that data? The next thing they'll do after they get it is they'll pass it around to their buddies, passing it around like a currency itself. And then they'll make you pay a fee just to get that data off the internet. And what that'll do is then they'll keep extorting you. They'll keep saying, oh, you want your data released, you keep paying us, we won't pass your data. And they keep doing that until eventually you end up giving up, and they'll sell your data like it's a prized fish. That is how it's just. I really don't see a future with YouTube anymore. I really don't. This has been the worst thing to happen since I started my channel. Hello, I see your chats. Right now I'm trying to explain what's happening. Right now, as of the August 13th, YouTube will be implementing a feature where an AI will assign an age to you, essentially. And what they'll do is they'll ban anyone that thinks it's under 18. And unfortunately, I really don't know how far they'll go with this. But the way it's looking, we will now live in a world where our data is going to be prized between companies. Our data is no longer private on the internet anymore. This is what they're going to be doing. So they're going to be passing around our data. Because in order to get unbanned, you have to submit an appeal. And you know what happens then? They use that data and they take it all in, and then they price it and pass it around. This is the end of online safety as we know it. I am so unbelievably broken knowing that this is how far humanity has stooped. Oh my god! Well, that happened! did I just watch? Oh my god. What did I just watch? Anyways, as I was saying, as of right now, they're gonna make it so that you have to give your online data to people in order to stay on the platform. And unfortunately, and I don't like politics, I'm going to put that out there right now. But unfortunately, with the current U.S. administration being the way it is, they're going to allow it. This is the true depravity of humanity. Our government, who is supposed to be protecting us against these characters, has just greenlit them to sell our personal information on the internet to people who we don't approve. They're essentially so evil that they will sacrifice people's safety and shell it out to their friends. And unfortunately, that is what will kill YouTube. And I don't see how my channel is going to survive this either. If it manages to survive this, I will truly be grateful. But as of right now, it's uncertain. And I really don't know how to better put it than my channel will probably die if this goes through. I'm gonna switch out my unit. So, yeah, that is where things right now stand. I really do not see how this will be recoverable. Just because of how far it will be. If anyone has any questions, I am glad to answer them. And no, I will continue streaming as long as I can. But what is troublesome about it is there's no guarantee my channel will remain. So essentially, like I said, YouTube has officially stooped to the level of selling people's online data. Desperate for a quick buck. I will also, if it comes down to it, I will be looking to see another location to put my channel. If it comes down to it. Right now, I don't think I have to worry. unless it goes through the way it does. Which, if it does, well, the whole channel's gonna be gone, which will suck. But not much I can do about it. I will, like I said, continue streaming. I have no problems continuing. And I don't want this to be taken the wrong way. It's not like it's a problem with the community. Because I enjoy every moment I've spent on this channel. I've loved being a YouTuber. Because that was a dream of mine for a long time, was to become a successful YouTuber. Someone once asked me, who's my biggest inspiration for becoming a YouTuber? Well, one of them is certainly Markiplier. Oh, of course, Station 1 Live, you can join the Discord. The Discord's always open. The link should be in the description of the stream. Um, One of the biggest inspirations for me to become a YouTuber was Markiplier. I've watched Mark since I was a very young lad. I loved watching his Five Nights at Freddy's series in 2014, and I've loved watching Jacksepticeye. Watching a lot of the big YouTubers succeed, making it in the world. It's just, at this point, there is not much I can do to preserve what has already been so lost for a long time. We are gonna try and host a roleplay tomorrow, but as of right now, I do not see a future past August because of the fact that there is potential for the channel being terminated because of the AI. And like I said, I cannot guarantee channel security anymore. Whoa! Okay, dude, you are... Okay. I will be changing the subject, though, to a much happier note. We did recently hit 1100. Thank you, everyone who subscribed and helped this channel grow. Cannot thank people enough for it. have helped make me realize how much this community enjoys my footage and videos that I've made. It's really been wonderful being on the platform. Um, One question I also did get asked fairly recently is why I haven't done much recording, and that is mostly just due to the fact that we just have not had much time to record, nor have we had, a crew to record with. So, I apologize for the latency between videos. It's been kind of slow going, but hopefully, I hope to get more videos out if I can. Like I said, I do face an uncertain future. Um, Probably if things go the way it's probably knowing it's gonna go, I will probably be looking at either Twitch or something. Just do streaming there or something. Because, I don't know. Twitch isn't exactly my best option either. And it sucks that it's like this. Like, we shouldn't have to be looking this early into replacing the channel because of the fact of some greedy corporations want people's info to sell for extra money. It's just it sickens me that our world has come to this. It really does. But that's sadly the dark side of humanity. What game am I playing? I'm right now playing. This is called High Rock or High Iron Alpha. This is a game that I got early access to. It's really fun, and it's the first game you can actually control the whistle. It's fun. So, um, but yeah, ERLC. I will still be playing on that. Hello. Nice to have you guys in the chat. As of right now, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be streaming until about an hour passes, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Hello, Rasmus. Nice to see you again. Also, for those who are wondering, these are Frisco coaches. They're beautiful blue and ivory. Very good. Number 1522. Now let's test you guys. What type of locomotive is this? It's a 482 specifically. See if I can test your guys' knowledge on locomotives. I could look into that, yeah. Wisconsin Southern SD40-2. Currently, I'm working on, and I know people have been waiting for the heavyweight Pullman coaches, but unfortunately, I decided it wasn't good enough. So I'm currently reworking it to look nicer. The reason why I did not like how it looked was it looked a little too simplified. And plus, I wanted to release more than just one single coach. Right now, I've got a dome car, a passenger coach, sleeper, a couple of others. Oh, thank you, Erasmus. It's always appreciated when a craftsman is always pleased to hear his work is appreciated. MKT, that would be Missouri, Kansas. That's the Katy, isn't it? The Katy Railroad? Missouri, Kansas, and Texas Railroad. Chicago Northwestern and Grand Trunk Western. Those are good ones. Oh, I was wheel slipping. No wonder I wasn't going anywhere. I do not know which one that one is, though. The one train I would like to see in this game is the Southern Pacific Daylight, though. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Major train derailment by me. Hello. I just saw that happen. That's what happens when you go too fast around a corner. like I said, the main reason why I had to delay the tutorials that I was going to release for the heavyweight Pullmans. I don't do note blocks, unfortunately. I prefer to stay away from the sounds because it makes it the game lag, unfortunately. Lock up the brakes! Of course he goes right through me. I don't get why people don't realize he's on there. Oh, and I destroyed the tender. Because I had to slam on the brakes. And this is why I really have issues with people who don't like to roleplay. I ended up making the other guy behind me stop. Alright, Rasmus, I will say, please don't mention age in the chat because that is personal information. Come on, dude, you cannot be going that slow on the main line. didn't say I was banning you, Rasmus. I just said don't share your age. You don't share age online. It's actually the reason why I face an uncertain future. Is because I prefer not to share my age because it protects my privacy as well as it's personal information. No one should have that other than people you trust most. Unfortunately, YouTube is stooped so low that they want everyone to be over 18 and they will do any cost to make sure you are. So they're sending an AI to do their work for them. Which I think that's just a lousy attempt at controlling data. Need to be extremely careful backing in. Yeah, no. There's a reason why I don't know my future on the server. And that is because YouTube has now stooped to the point where it will yeah, you can ask me something. Go ahead. King. I'm trying to think of because I don't remember a king being banned. What were you banned for? Also, don't try and lie because we can always double check it. Because if it wasn't me, it was another mod, and I pick my mods for a reason. Ah, you were advertising other servers. Okay. Yeah, we've been kind of cracking down on that lately. Mushi. I have a feeling our... No, you were not banned for that, I'm pretty sure. Give me a second, guys, I'm checking something. So all I have to do is look at the logs. Sorry, guys. I know the. Okay. Okay. Apparently it was. Thank you for being honest. I will say, I will allow it. However, this is a trial basis. You do it again, it'll be a permanent ban. I'm very lenient with people, I swear. I'm way too trusting. Yes, you may. Like I said, as of right now, um, I I'm gonna just repeat it again. I do not know how the future of YouTube will be because of the fact of this recent announcement that just came out. Is apparently we have stooped to the point where having your personal information kept secret is no longer the done thing. So now YouTube wants to control your data. Because see, the announcement we received was to protect children. They're basically going to be banning anybody below 18 for YouTube. As far as what I've read into it. However, you can appeal it, but here's the catch. Because it doesn't take a monkey, nor someone with half the brain, not even a quarter of a brain, to figure this one out. See, it's not about protecting people. It's controlling data. Because, see, to appeal, you need to send personally identifying information. And that's where they get you. Because then, what they're going to do is they're going to shell out all that information to their pals. And what they're going to do next is they're going to sell it. No one's private information will be private anymore. And that is so unbelievably evil that Dr. Doofenshmirtz, Emperor Palpatine, and Lord Voldemort couldn't even come up with together. This is the true state of depravity that YouTube is stooped to. It was already bad with YouTube Kids. Trying to outpace me, are ya? It's okay, I don't need to go further. So, yeah, like I said, at this point, I do not know what the future holds for the channel because of this recent thing that has come to light. And it is now pretty much confirmed that it's going to happen. It's like there's no getting out of it. So now, our personal information will be, it'll be up to the companies whether or not they want to keep your information private until someone hacks into them and leaks the data. Essentially, at this point, no one's going to be safe. Data leaks used to be few and far between, usually only by one company ending up accidentally getting hacked, and that's how it happens. Now that they're going to shell out everyone's information to everybody they know, it is so diabolical. So, like I said, at this point, I really do not see a way of staying on YouTube anymore if things go through. Because I will not subject my viewers to that. Because that is beyond... It's like, there's no words. I truly would like to see how far they'll take this, though, because knowing how things are, if they aren't stopped, they won't stop at just data of individuals. Because they'll go to extortion. It's pretty much, it's a slippery downhill slope from here, if they get away with this. And, you know, the sad part is, the government bodies that are supposed to be preventing this kind of stuff are the ones instigating this kind of stuff. I'm genuinely thinking about possibly going to be running for president in my future, because this cannot be a thing that sticks around. This has to be stopped at some point. There's no company should ever have control of someone's data. Ever. Sure, financial. No, if you're paying them, yes, I can see that. But having like social security numbers, stuff like that, that is no company should ever have that, ever. And I think that's what's truly depraved about it. It's they want to watch you, essentially. They want to make it so no one can do anything without being watched on the internet. But anyways, we are nearing a minute until an hour, so what I want to say is I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I know it's kind of a bit of a stream that brings bad news, but that shouldn't be a reason why people fear. Just, I want to let you guys know to keep your hopes up. I will continue streaming as long as I can. And with that, I want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for the roleplay video releasing. So, without further ado,